good to have you here tonight. I hope you all have a good seat. But after all, I hope you have made some friends the last days, because since we started this conference at last Sunday with the pre-conference, we have seen an enormous amount of examples, challenges, wishes about and for geospatial information. Information, that's what we have been talked about in various ways. Someone mentioned that all available technology has not yet been adopted. Smart cities, infrastructure and resources have been discussed, and we've told each other that the user can do it by his own. And we have to provide the information for him and prevent misinformation and misinterpretation. Information, our data, is needed for better understanding the world by integrating information. And in that way, geoinformation, Saskia Stuyveling told us, is as a flower opening up to society, from improving to transforming. This award night shows the magnificent world we live in and the world we have created. Even more important, it shows us the people, the colleagues and the friends who work on the geodata spatial future. I would like to thank Sanjay Kumar and his team for bringing us here together. I like to thank all my colleagues from the Dutch Cadastre, who had been the honor to be the co-organizer for this conference. I wish you all a very, very inspiring award night, but above all, much inspiration for when you're going back to your own country. Hope to see you next year in Geneva, and have a very nice evening.
I'm performing what is a very important role this evening. My name is Fraser Taylor, I'm from Canada. Now, Geospatial World, which in my view is the premier geospatial industry magazine in the world, wishes to confer its leadership awards for the year 2012 this evening to 9 outstanding professionals and organizations who have made a significant and outstanding contribution to our field. The winners of the Geospatial World Leadership Awards, which are the premier awards given out by Geospatial World, were selected from a substantial number of nominations submitted by the advisory board members of Geospatial World magazine. These were then shortlisted, and the winners were selected by a panel of judges chaired by David Schell, the founder and chief strategist of Open Geospatial Consortium, and the other judges included Matt O'Connell, the former CEO of GeoEye, myself, and Ida Opoku-Mensah from the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. The task of making selections was not an easy one, and any one of the people, firms, and organizations would have been worthy of the award. We're really dealing with the crème de la crème in our field. May I ask Dr. MP Narayanan, Chairman of Geospatial Media and Communications, to join me on the stage to present these prestigious awards. The award winners have been kept secret until now, so almost everyone is hearing who the winners are for the very first time. The recipients of the Geospatial World Leadership Awards are, and before I announce them, I would ask each of the recipients if they would like to say a few brief words on the award. The Geospatial Content Company of the year 2012 is the OpenStreetMap Foundation. The OpenStreetMap Foundation The OpenStreetMap Foundation is well known to most of you. It's a not-for-profit organization which supports the OpenStreetMap project based at openstreetmap.org. It develops, maintains, and makes available voluminous, exhaustive, and constantly updated geospatial data from around the world. The OpenStreetMap project is amongst the world's largest exercise in a topic that we have discussed widely at this meeting, crowdsourcing. I request that Henk come up, who is a member of the OpenStreetMap board, come up onto the stage and receive the nomination, and they receive the award from our Henk, congratulations, and would you like to say a few words? Yeah.
On behalf, I'm not sure if this is, can you get up? Excellent. On behalf of the OpenStreetMap Foundation, but more on behalf of the whole OpenStreetMap community, because these are the people that actually make it happen. I'm very grateful to have this reward because it shows what we as OpenStreetMap have achieved in the almost 10 years of existence. And it's so great to see that also in this project here that there's lots of talk about open data and how can we work together in improving the quality of our existence. And we are most grateful for providing you free and open data to achieve those goals. Thank you very much.
The Geospatial Solutions Company of the Year award for the year 2012 has been won by Critigen LLC. Critigen is a full lifecycle spatial systems integrator driving business performance through geospatial IT solutions and managed IT services. Clients around the world hire Critigen for the depth and breadth of his experience making spatial technologies work for organizations of all sizes. Its global reach, top-tier partnerships, and full lifecycle expertise ensure that Critigen can meet any client's needs with accuracy, insight, and confidence. May I ask Simon Kachurian, Managing Director of Critigen for Europe, to come onto the stage and receive the award from our chairman. Simon?
I'm also between you and dinner, so I'm going to try and keep this as short as I can. I just want to thank Geospatial World, the judge and the jury for awarding us this fine trophy. It's actually a bit heavier than it looks over there. So really this award isn't for me or for the management team, but should go to all of our staff that work on geospatial projects every day. And I'd like to dedicate this award today to those people.
Thank you very much. The Geospatial Technology Company of the Year 2012 is Trimble Navigation. Trimble applies technology to enable field and mobile workers in business and government to become significantly more productive. Solutions are focused on applications requiring position or location. UAVs in combination with photogrammetry, an emerging technology, providing an innovative platform for flexible aerial imagery acquisition, and Trimble has done just that. May I ask Eric Arvidsson, VP Survey, to come up and receive the award on behalf of Trimble, please.
I definitely wanted to say thank you very much to the team here at Geospatial World, and just like the previous recipient, this goes to the Trimble team, as well as our Trimble partners and our Trimble customers. Thank you very much.
The Geospatial Business Hub of the Year for 2012 is the city of Hyderabad in India. The city of Hyderabad is a global center of information technology, and the city has effectively boosted the growth of geospatial industry by providing an excellent business environment in the city, which has encouraged the growth of a number of companies which are now global in reach. These include Infotech Enterprises, Avinio India, IIC Technologies, Hitachi, and many others that contribute to the growing share of the geospatial business in India and make significant contributions to the global geospatial industry. Can I invite Mr. Anup Singh from the government of Andhra Pradesh to come up on the stage and receive the award on behalf of the city of Hyderabad.
First of all, I would like to thank the organizers for recognizing our efforts. The story began around 15 years back when we had a new IT policy. At that time, there were not many IT companies in Hyderabad. As of now, who is who of IT, Microsoft, Polaris, everybody is there. Then our policy went another change in 2010. Now very good incentives are there. So all my friends from Europe, United States, and from all the world, I welcome you to Hyderabad. Every year, 100,000 engineering graduates are passing out from the state of Andhra Pradesh. Out of them, at least 20,000 graduates are software professionals. So it is very good business sense to be with us. Thank you very much.
The strategic merger of the year goes to Digital Globe. The Digital Globe GeoEye merger has not only strengthened the Earth observation industry, but has provided and will continue to provide a very large pool of satellite resources to the geospatial community, adding value to the geospatial industry. This merger is another giant step forward and is consistent with Digital Globe's vision of becoming the indispensable source of information about our changing planet by the year 2020. May I ask Mr. Tim Haskell, Executive VP, to come forward and accept the award on behalf of his company.
I'd like to thank the people of the Netherlands for hosting this tremendous conference, and also to our hosts, Geospatial World. I'd like to especially thank all of the people that are in this room and the people that you represent. You know, Digital Globe has a purpose as well as a vision, and our purpose is seeing a better world. And all of us are engaged in that effort in some way, whether it's saving lives or creating products and services that will assist our fellow man. And it's a noble enterprise, and I know we're all very pleased to be a part of it. So on behalf of Digital Globe, I'd like to accept this award. Thank you all very much, and especially thank the Digital Globe team for all the efforts on behalf of all of us. Thank you.
The award as of the National Mapping Organization of the year 2012 goes to the National Administration of Surveying, Mapping and Geoinformation, NASG, of China. National Administration of Surveying and Mapping Dr. Li is Deputy Director of this important organization, which is playing a major role in the development of geoinformation in China. Dr. Li.
On behalf of the National Administration of Surveying and Mapping of China and the Director General, Mr. Xu Deming, I want to say, firstly, thank you very much for Geospatial Forum, the medium and communications, especially thanks to the judges and the advisors to give this special award to the largest developing country, China. We are still taking a small step during the informationization of geospatial world. So this award just the mark of what we have done. The technology is changing too much. The requirement getting more and more from every corner of the world. So it's also an encouragement to us. We will work hard to cope with all the friends in the world to make the capacity of survey mapping improved, to have a better digital village. Thank you very much.
The Geospatial Business Leader of the year 2012 is Raymond O'Connor, President and CEO of Topcon Positioning Systems, Inc. Raymond is recognized as a champion of surveying and positioning technologies in the world, having served in this industry for more than 2 decades. He has transferred Topcon into an acknowledged market leader in surveying technologies related to civil engineering, agricultural mapping, and measurement applications. Raymond.
Well, I'm glad to be able to say I didn't come between you and your dinner as I see it getting served. As we say at Topcon, there are no free dinners. Just a couple of quick comments. First of all, Sanjay and the organizers of the event, what a tremendous event you put on. And I think all of us have heard the word or the term crowdsourcing. But you know, crowdsourcing starts with events like this. And in order to change an industry where technology is changing so rapidly, you have to do events like this. And special congratulations on doing that. And lastly, I'd just like to thank, on behalf of the Topcon team, this is who wins this award. And I really appreciate all they do. Thank you very much.
The Geospatial Ambassador of the Year award goes to Juliana Rotich. She is unfortunately unable to attend due to health, but we're announcing the award today. Juliana is Executive Director at Ushahidi. Ushahidi is a web-based reporting system that utilizes crowdsourced data to formulate visual map information of a crisis in real time. As a program director for Ushahidi, she manages projects and aids in the development and testing of the Ushahidi platform. She is a budding African futurist and a TED Senior Fellow. I'm not sure if we have a representative from Ushahidi in the audience, but if we do, then we would be delighted if they came forward. I very much regret that Juliana is not here because, as many of you know, I speak Swahili as well as I speak English, which is not necessarily very well. And I would have great pleasure in greeting her in Swahili. However, she has asked me if I will perhaps teach you a little Swahili this evening, if you have a couple of minutes. Are you willing to try a couple of words? Okay, well, let's try a couple of words then. Swahili is a phonetic language, and it uses sounds like chu. Can you say chu? Chu. Sometimes it's combined with a second word, another chu, like chu. So what you now have to do is pronounce the word chu, chu. Can you do that? Good. Tomorrow I'll teach you how to say locomotive. The Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Professor Gottfried Konecny. He's been associated with photogrammetry, geoinformation, and has had a long career in the surveying and mapping field. I'm delighted to invite Gottfried onto the stage to accept a well-deserved Lifetime Award.
I'd like to recognize Sanjay Kumar and his team at Geospatial, because other than him, I think nobody could bring together a group of government officials, high government officials, a group of industrial leaders, top industrial leaders, and also some academicians. I think this is top. Nobody else has ever done this. Congratulations. In my long career, as I have said right now, the question, I have also learned some Indian philosophy. And from that sort of thing, I remember in Chennai, I have gotten accustomed essentially to look into a very old book out of the year 400. It's a Kural. And as far as the Kural says, one of the sayings, don't look at past achievements, but look what you can do for society today. And I believe we are all here together. We are doing this, and as long as we are healthy enough to do that, we will continue to do this. Thank you for the award.
We had another award winner, the Geospatial Entrepreneur of the Year. This was awarded yesterday to Mr. Marco Schörling, who is recognized as one of the champions of the geospatial technology in the world. And under his able leadership of over a decade, Hexagon has been shaping change. Hexagon Geosystems, Hexagon Metrology, and Hexagon Technology have grown both organically and inorganically. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow professionals, it's an honor for Geospatial World to recognize these leading personalities and organizations through the Leadership Awards. The significant contributions they have made deserve the highest appreciation of the geospatial world, and we have attempted to convey our gratitude and appreciation of the geospatial industry and the whole profession to these outstanding achievers by conferring these awards. Thank you to Dr. Narayanan for joining me on the stage. The next series of awards will be the World Excellence Awards, which will be announced shortly. But finally, I would like to ask you to give one last round of applause to our very worthy winners. And thank you for your patience. And Ninasikati Sana, I'm sorry that I misled you on the Swahili, but it at least brightened the place up a little bit. Thank you.
The annual awards are given in 3 categories: Geospatial World Excellence Awards for applications, Geospatial World Policy Awards for policy implementation, and Geospatial World Innovation Awards for technology innovation. There were 263 submissions received from the call for nominations from across the globe, and after a preliminary review, 77 of those nominations were judged independently by a panel of judges. Myself, Matt Ball, founder and editor of Vector One Media, I was one of the judges, as was Robert Samborski, private consultant and former CEO of GITA, Jeff Zeiss, director of OGC and former director of Autodesk, Professor Arup Dasgupta, managing editor of Geospatial World magazine, and Dr. Hrishikesh Samant, associate professor and head of the Department of Geology at St. Xavier's College in India. For the awards, a minimum of 70 marks on a scale of 100 were considered under each of the topics, and the nominations were received. I request Dr. Vanessa Lawrence to join us on the stage. She is the Director General and Chief Executive of Ordnance Survey of the UK, the preeminent mapping authority, as we've learned this week. And she will confer the awards. Thank you, Vanessa. The first award of Geospatial Excellence for urban planning goes to Norrköpings kommun, Sweden, and Agency 9, Sweden, for the application of web-based 3D visualization for project communication and collaboration in urban planning. Is anyone from Norrköpings kommun or Agency 9 present? Yes. Our next award is the Geospatial World Excellent Award for Land Management. The winner is Shenzhen Municipal Commission of Urban Planning and Land Resources of China for developing and implementing China's first city geodatabase with distributed large-scale spatial information, integrating 3D city landscape models and virtual reality technology to represent and register land rights. The winner of the Geospatial World Excellent Award for Environmental Protection, Monitoring and Management goes to the Australian National Water Commission and Sinclair Knight Mertz of Australia for developing the National Atlas of Groundwater-Dependent Ecosystems, which is benefiting people involved in agricultural, mining, shale gas, and gas development, thereby supporting policymakers, land management, and water resource managers.
And make that information available through a public web interface. Water resource managers now have a coherent, seamless national picture of groundwater-dependent ecosystems, enabling informed decisions around the use of water, the availability of water, and the impacts of water use.
The next award of Geospatial World Excellence is for agriculture. The winner is the Ministry of Agriculture of the Russian Federation and Sovzon Company Limited of Russia for a system of state land monitoring which automates the agricultural land atlas and the remote sensing monitoring system. The next award of Geospatial World Excellence goes for City Planning and Land Management to Al Ain Municipality of the United Arab Emirates. They've implemented the building permits through GIS designed to address in real time all inquiries, designs, revisions, or operational changes required for the issuance of building permits, thereby drastically improving the efficiency of the entire process of planning and development in the city of Al Ain. The next Geospatial World Excellence Award is for Utility Services, Water Distribution and Transmission. This award goes to EPCOR Water Services in Canada. For developing and integrating its spatial database with its work management database, the solution is then used to manage and prioritize work in water distribution and transmission, improving the reliability and function of the water utility services within the City of Edmonton. The next award is for Transportation Management. The award goes to Land Transport Authority of Singapore. Their GIS at LTA initiative was developed as a land transport GIS hub capable of meshing engineering design with transport planning to improve road construction safety and information services to commuters and motorists. It also yielded significant reduction in traffic accidents. The next award is for Disaster Management and Mitigation. The winner is the Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency and Previstar, Inc. Their mobile application, Incidents Resource Management System, CPS Mobile, helps the State of Massachusetts Emergency Management Agency to respond to any incident very quickly by identifying the closest resource, equipment and human, and quickly requesting them to deploy their mobile devices, no matter where they are. The winner of the Geospatial World Excellence Award for Visitor Information Systems is the Saudi Arabia Authority for Tourism and Antiquities, Saudi Arabia. The award is for the design, development, and implementation of the Tourism Map, GIS-based tourism information portal that provides a map-based, dynamic, and interactive information to visitors. The next award is for water resource management, and the award goes to Azersu OJSC and Odakan Limited of Azerbaijan. Their work developing and utilizing Geospatialist for management of water and wastewater infrastructure of Azerbaijan dramatically improved the life quality standards with better water supply and sanitation, which has helped preserve this precious resource. And our final Geospatial World Excellence Award is for Land Records Management. The award goes to the Directorate of Settlement and Land Records, the Government of Goa, India, and Goa Electronics Limited of Goa, India. For developing and utilizing Dharnash, the Land Records Portal, making Goa the first state in India to implement a robust, reliable, and people-friendly land records management system that offers the citizens certified copies of land records and the rights of any cadastre parcel in the state. These were the 11 winners of the Geospatial World Excellence Awards for geospatial applications, implementation, and they honor not only those implementing agencies, but the organizations that help them develop the required technology that encourages investment and the development of the geospatial industry worldwide. I have no doubt in coming years, the Excellent Awards and the Geospatial World Excellent Awards will span the globe even further as the technology takes root, improves efficiency, improves the bottom line, and improves our lives and our planet. I thank Dr. Vanessa Lawrence for having joined me on stage and conferring the awards, and thank you to the organizers for a wonderful event. Thank you.
Well, good evening. We will now present the annual Geospatial World Excellence Awards in Policy Implementation to organizations from the domain and its end-user agencies for developing and implementing conducive policies leading to overall growth of the geospatial industry. And we will then present the Geospatial World Innovation Awards for technological innovations resulting in delivering results in the most resource-efficient manner. And as Matt said earlier, we had a phenomenal response of nominations, 263 award registrations, which we finally shortlisted to 77. We had the same panel of judges, that is Matt Ball, founder and editor of Vector One Media, Robert Samborski, former CEO JITA, Jeff Zeiss, director OGC, and former director Autodesk, Professor Arup Das Gupta, managing editor Geospatial World Magazine, and myself. I now request Dr. Hugo de Groof, Chief Scientist at European Commission, Directorate General for Environment, Belgium, and the person responsible for the INSPIRE Directive, to please come on stage and present the awards. This year we have 5 winners of the Geospatial World Policy Award, which is being presented to organizations for exemplary formulation and implementation of geospatial policies, which directly or indirectly encourage our industry. The winner of the Geospatial World Policy Award for Spatial Data Infrastructure is the Coordinating Agency for Federal Geographical Information, Switzerland. The award is for them establishing the geoportal of the Swiss Confederation using open source and open standard software in a cloud environment. The winner of the Geospatial World Policy Award for Geospatial Information Law is Indonesia Geospatial Information Agency. They get this award for drafting the Geospatial Information Act, which was accepted and passed by the President of the Republic of Indonesia as the Geospatial Information Law, wherein the right of people, both individually and corporately, to get the appropriate geospatial information and use it for the purposes of public is assured, thereby setting an example for the rest of the world to emulate. I request the representatives of Indonesia Geospatial Information Agency to please come on stage and accept the award. The winner of the Geospatial World Policy Award for Technology and Knowledge Transfer Initiative is United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, Earth Sciences Division, Applied Sciences Program for their Technology and Knowledge Transfer Initiative. And the winner of the Geospatial World Policy Award for Database Standards is the Flemish Geographical Information Agency, AGIV Belgium, for establishing and adopting the Central Reference Address Database, CRAB, an authentic standardized geographical data source offering sufficient quality guarantee, giving evidence of a distinct management, thereby making communication like post-deliveries, emergency interventions, administration more efficient. I request representatives of AGIV to please come on stage and accept the award.
Stelt Griekse Centraal Referentieadressenbestand voor, ook wel bekend als CRAB. Door juiste adresnotatie kunnen er gemakkelijk heel wat zaken fout lopen. Doen mochten de adressen niet correct in uw adressenbestand staan. Het CRAB houdt een historie. In het CRAB worden adressen gelinkt aan gebouwen of je vindt overal informatie die over andere databanken opvragen.
And finally, the winner of the Geospatial World Policy Award for 3D Standards is our very own Cadastre and GeoNovum from the Netherlands, for being the harbingers in establishing and implementing a national standard for 3D geoinformation. we now present the Geospatial World Innovation Awards for technological innovations in our domain, which have resulted in a better product deliveries and delivering results. We have 3 awards under the innovation category. The winner of the Geospatial World Innovation Award for sensors is Visual Intelligence LLP USA for their I1 sensor toolkit architecture, which bring on-demand sensor capabilities to better meet current and future mission needs for wide area surveillance, multi-sensor intelligence, and high metric accuracy. I request the representative from Visual Intelligence to please come and accept the award. The next in the Innovation Awards lineup is the winner for Image Data Management and Processing. And the award goes to Rastermann GmbH Germany for their Rastermann Raster Data Manager, a high-performance big data analytics engine which supports flexible and fast ad hoc retrieval of massive multi-dimensional raster data. And that brings us to the final award in this series. The winner for the Geospatial World Innovation Award in surveying goes to Rigel LMS GmbH Austria for their Rigel VQ820GQ hydrographic airborne laser scanner, specifically designed for repetitive surveying of inshore waters and also seabeds and lake beds. May I request the representative to please come on stage? These were the 5 winners of the Geospatial World Policy Awards and the 3 winners of the Geospatial World Innovation Awards. And we honor not only the implementing agencies or organizations, but also the developer of the required technology, thereby encouraging investment and development of our industry. My heartiest congratulations to all award recipients for their achievement, and we look forward to receiving even more contribution in terms of nominations from all of you, users of the technology, for the awards next year. I thank Dr. Hugo de Groof for having joined me on stage for conferring the awards. Thank you. I now request my colleague Megha Datta, Industry Manager Geospatial Media, to take over the podium for announcing the Best Poster Presentation and the Best Exhibitor Awards.
As the old saying goes, the future belongs to the youth, and it's the youth that have been the drivers of change and innovation in every field. To encourage the next generation of innovators, Geospatial World Forum invited the student community in partnership with Sagio, Cadastre, GeoNovum, and GeoBusiness Netherlands to present their work through posters. The posters were judged by Professor Carl Donert, President of Eurogeo, and Dr. Shehnawaz from UniGIS, University of Salzburg, Austria. I am pleased to share that the judges have chosen a Best Student Poster Award from amongst the very innovative lineup of posters we had in display today. I would like to call upon the Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources of Ghana to present the Best Student Poster Award. And the winner of the Best Student Poster Award is poster titled Mental Maps, Africa, the Forgotten Continent. May I request Loisa Zwieghorst, Maid Huiskamp, Amber Holdier, F. Vandenberg, and Christian Bageman of Radboud University, Nijmegen to come on stage and receive the award.
मैंने इंडिया और सऊदी अरेबिया करा है साइड ऑफ इंडिया कर इंडिया पवेलियन में मैं रिप्रेजेंटेटिव फ्रॉम सऊदी ऑफ इंडिया ठीक है पेन दो
Each year at Geospatial World Forum, in an attempt to laud the efforts undertaken by our exhibitors in creating a display that excels in layout and content, we confer a Best Exhibitor Award. This year, the award is being conferred upon not one, but two organizations, as they were found to be equally good in their own way. The winner for the Best Exhibitor Award are Holland Pavilion and Digital Globe. I now call upon representatives of Holland Pavilion to come on the stage and receive the award. We are pleased to recognize the contribution of India and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for having taken the special initiative to bring together various departments and industry from their respective countries under the Country Pavilion umbrella, showcasing their contribution to the rest of the world. I would like to call upon Dr. Subba Rao, Surveyor General of India, to receive this special recognition award. I invite Mr. Abdullah Al Doshan from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to receive the Special Recognition Award. Thank you, Honourable Minister. I invite on stage André Strelin of Swiss Topo to come and share some few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, so what have we learned during the last days? Location matters. Since we've been in Rotterdam this year, Rotterdam is very close to the sea. Geneva is not yet. But Geneva is close to the largest lake in Western Europe. From Geneva, due to Earth's curvature, you cannot see Montreux with the famous jazz festival. And it's close to the Mont Blanc, so in Geneva, 3 dimensions really matter. Geneva also demonstrates very well the Swiss tradition in peace and bringing various cultures together. It's a capital of peace. The Red Cross is founded by Henri Dunant, a Swiss in Geneva. We have currently 22 international organizations having their head offices in Geneva, amongst them the World Health Organization or the World Trade Organization. We have 250 non-governmental organizations having their head office in Geneva. One of the famous amongst them is Amnesty International. And yes, it's not the International Olympic Committee, which is in Lausanne, just 50 kilometers away from it. Geneva perfectly combines Swiss precision and French art of living. So if you come, you will enjoy it. We would like to welcome you to Geneva for the Geospatial World Forum in 2014 and make you feel home. Thanks a lot for your attention, and with this, see you next year in Geneva.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again, this time a formality to thank all of you. Thank all of you for all your cooperation, but for which this unique conference would not have been a success. Therefore, it is my bounden duty as the chairman of the Geospatial Media and Forum to thank the Netherlands government and Her Excellency Doreen for her personal involvement. Let me take you into a secret. When she came to Hyderabad in India last time, we knew that this event has to be a success because I knew that she was committed to holding that. Thank you very much, and thanks everybody from the Netherlands government to start with, and the various ministers who have come here. And I would be failing in my duty. It is normally because tomorrow morning I am leaving. The success of this conference, apart from all the cooperation of all of you, has been entirely due to team leader who was doing it, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, along with an excellent team. But for this, therefore I thought I'll fail in my duty if I do not mention this. And once again, I don't want to come in between you and your desert. And once again, thanking each one of you for a last day function tomorrow and a safe onward journey. And do not forget, on to Geneva next year. I want everyone present here to be in Geneva. Thank you very much.